Kate, how was your karma? Did you enjoy it? Did it taste good? Was it as sweet as it was for us as it was for you? That's for the whole blackmailing Superman and had Mr. Sharp blackmailing him and had him start up with the whole Leo Stark situation. That's karma back for that one right there. And I hope you enjoyed your little happy little sleepy pill you took. You tried to put it on Abigail, it got bounced back onto your behind and you ain't even much realized it. And I'm only gonna spend a few more minutes with Abigail and Kate and Gabby. I'm not spending too much time because I said everything I want to say yesterday and they threw them on us today. So I'm only gonna spend a few minutes with them, not too long. Let me just state out the obvious from the jump before we even get there. Kate, could have found your words more wiser? Like, Abigail knew this was a setup and she saw that coming. As soon as she saw you at that door, she knew something fishy was going on. First, why the hell would she want to see you when you said Gabby with a while back and pushed her in the bushes? You leading the train to her being committed. Now, why the hell would I want to talk to somebody that told a lie on me till I pushed them in some bushes? I pushed them in some bushes and my husband believing this what this heifer saying. Why would I want to have a conversation with you, A? B, why would I let you in? And why would I want to hear anything you got to say? You start off all the way wrong, Kate. You done lied on me. You got my husband believing I'm sick, going along with Gabby, trying to help me get committed, and now all of a sudden you want to have a chat, a conversation over coffee. Yeah, I would have gave you some coffee. I would have got a cup and thrown it in your face at that door and told you to get the hell off my doorstep. Like, you and Abigail don't got that type of conversation, and you know that. And you know that you should have came better prepared than what you came prepared. I know it was kind of forced and a kind of rush. No thanks to Gabby forcing you to go do that with that pill and all that. I know it was kind of rushed. I know you couldn't think right off the bat like how I'm gonna get this heifer. Like, you could have came up with something a little bit more better to get into the door and at least let the woman not see you coming. It's amazing how that woman saw you coming, had a comeback for everything you said, and basically switched the pill back on you. You put it on her, she switched it back on you. And you sitting there just a drinking and carrying on. You ain't catch none of her you didn't catch none of her hints she was throwing at you when you was drinking that coffee. I guess that coffee was too good. And that brings me on to and that brings me to my another step. Kate, when the hell you ever drunk some coffee besides when you get your ass up? I almost think you drank coffee in the morning. That's another failure on your behalf. When the hell we ever saw you drink coffee? Every time we see you with your dry martini and your dry olive, sit out there when you done with your martini, sit out there rubbing them around in the drink up there eating. Now, we ain't never seen you with no cup of coffee. We barely see you with a cup of coffee. So when the hell do we ever see you with coffee? That was another red flag right there. Like she said, I thought you were more of a dry martini person. I'm trying to change. That's why I'm offering you a cup of coffee. Let's talk about a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. Like, really? Now, Kate, I might have seen you with the coffee cup once or maybe twice before while watching this show, but I'm pretty sure you probably had a spite with some vodka or something. So, Kate, we ain't seen a martini glass in your hand once too many times to believe that you a tea drinker or a coffee drinker. You might drink that just to wake your ass up, but trust and believe, you is not no regular tea or no coffee drinker. You're a martini drinker. You drank martinis more than coffee and tea together, combined. That was your other red flag right there. And not to mention, you know what you're doing. You come here for a mission. You come here to help Gabby. Now tell me why, and please explain to me, Kate, why you left your phone on vibrate and didn't put it on silent. And then you got Miss Thirsty on the other line trying to contact you, trying to call you, cause she done heard Chad and he hiring Ben, and I'ma get on his behind in a few minutes, cause it is coming. It's coming. I hate to cuss him out, but it is coming. You too, Chad, you gonna get a piece too. I'm on Kate and Gabby right now. And another thing, now you know you coming in there to set that girl up, to get that girl that pimp, so she can think her DID back, and then put the black wig on her head. Now, why the hell you got your phone on vibrate? So when it rings, you think she ain't gonna hear them to say, your phone ringing, like she stated the obvious. Somebody must really want you. Your phone just instead of vibrating and your phone over there just a vibrating this behind up and ain't stop check, like you ain't got silent on your phone, Kate. You can't put your phone. You that darn important that you can't put your phone on silent. Really, Kate. I see you put it on silent when you went out there to talk, cause Gabby wouldn't stop calling your behind. I bet you put it on silent then and took you a nice little sleep too. Like I said, that's karma, and you still got more coming your way. Trying to make that woman think she crazy. They're gonna talk about, so of course you don't remember pushing me in the bushes. And she put you in some bushes, Kate. And Abigail, you should have told her this too, and you should have went along with this too. Okay, I done fell stumbling and ran into some bushes several times. Okay, if I push you in some bushes, where the marks at, where the scratches at. Anybody that know that had to run in with some bushes, some limbs, some trees or whatever, you know it and I know it, you gonna have a mark, a scratch, or you gonna have a mark, a mark, a bruise, or a scar, or a better yet, it's gonna be bleeding depending on how hard you hit it. Now, Kate, let's see your arm. Let's see your scars. Let's see your cuts. Let's examine your arm and let us see that you was actually pushed in a bush by the scratches going down your arm or whatever. If Gabby would have pushed you in some bushes, let's see the scars and the marks of it. Well, let's see the scratches and the marks of it, Kate. You keep on, yeah, you don't remember pushing me in the bushes, but you did it. We ain't see no scratches. We ain't see no cut marks from the limbs. We ain't even see no bleeding from the limb. So how the hell we supposed to believe that she pushed you, that Gabby with a while pushed you behind in some bushes? Like, Kay, like, you should have just stayed home and told Gabby to go to hell somewhere, cause that whole plan blowed up in your whole entire face. And I'm glad that Abigail was smart enough to detect the problem, realized there was something going on. I was out there talking to the security guard. Of course, the thing could have put something in my drink. She want to drink coffee. Every time I done drunk coffee with Gabby, I realized when I start to go to sleep, lose time and all that. So let me check this coffee. Gabby went and start calling her, so you got time to switch the tables on her behind, which you did, and I'm glad you caught on and said, I can't smell it. I don't know, it might be a pill in here, so let's switch cups. The dummy ain't even much have enough sense to realize. Now, when I left out of here, my cup was halfway empty. Now, how the hell I got a cup full of coffee all of a sudden? I'm in the foyer or whatever that is. I ain't see Harry coming up bringing no more coffee. So how did I manage to get a cup full of coffee all of a sudden? Abigail, did you pour me another cup of coffee? Like, that was your hint right there. Don't drink that. Don't touch that. You had to make her, force her to drink that coffee. She sat there and let that tea sat right there and didn't bother drinking it and wasn't gonna drink it. Then all of a sudden you come back in after Gabby won't stop harassing you. You got a full cup of coffee, and all of a sudden her coffee half empty. That didn't tell you hint right there, Kate. Something in the milk ain't clean. Oh, you thought she poured you another cup of coffee on her behalf, huh? I mean tea. I don't know why I keep on calling it tea. You think she poured you a cup of tea on your behalf, huh? Mm-hmm. Enjoy your nap. And if I was Abigail, I'll show you something too. That black wig you got in your purse, I'll put it right on your head and make your hair itch. How about that? If I was her, that's what I'd do. Chad and this whole Ben situation, like, Chad, why are you breaking? What? I understand you trying to be the hero. I understand you trying to save your ex-wife. That's what we calling you now, because I don't know what the hell we calling you now. She done got a quickie divorce, and now she married to the pervert, so I don't know what the hell we call baby daddy, I guess. I understand you trying to save your wife from herself. You don't believe that she's sick. You trying to run her off to the psych ward. You got Ben in charge, and you idiot. You big... Okay, Chad, riddle me this. You know you and Ben don't get along. Y'all don't be in the same spot. Y'all don't be in the same circle. Why would you call that man a monster in his face? That red there left alone, I would have walked out on your behind. I would have walked out and said, okay, I'm gone. You still think I'm a monster? Oh, okay. Well, have fun, whatever plan you. I would have walked out, Ben, if I was you. You're a monster, and no, you're not a monster, you're my monster now, and then he gonna appeal on his homeless side, him being homeless, and he basically paying him then for coffee and all that. He gonna fall for that, and Ben, you crazy. I'm sorry. If it would have been me, I would have told Chad where he can go and how far he can go. I wouldn't have helped him out at all, cause it ain't doing you no it ain't doing you no good sitting out there helping him. No good whatsoever. The only good thing coming out of this is the money. I guess you said I ain't got to like him, but this is a quick buck. This would, help me get a hotel or whatever. At least I ain't got to pay him for coffee. I understand all that and I get it. I probably would have rather paying him for coffee than to go to one of my mortal enemies, somebody I can't stand, let them sit there and insult me and then offer me a job and then want to test me doing the job, come hand me the gun, talking about some, I was just making sure you was reformed. And see, he was too condescending doing that whole... Ben, you better not ever be, because I wouldn't have dealt with none of his shit. I would have told him where he can go and how far he can go, and do not pass go and do not collect $200 after I got done telling him off. Like, that whole condescending whole act he was putting on, I can and I wouldn't. And Ben, you got better patience than I ever be. I know you ain't got no room not to have no patience dealing with you being homeless and you doing what you got to do to homeless to get you, a meal, coffee, all the stuff you need, though. I understand that you ain't got no choice but to be greedy, though, but I would have found somebody else that's probably new to town. I wouldn't have done with Chad. Like, you reckon to have fun with that dealing with Chad, he wouldn't have called me no months in his face, because as soon as he would have got smart with me like that and test me like he did you, I would have walked out on that ass and wouldn't have cared. And it gave him all the satisfaction of how Ben come in and choke the shit out of the pervert for him, talking about some good night brother, sleep well brother. That gave him all the satisfaction for being to choke him off, cause you know you could never do it. So, well, you did do it. You put him in the hospital, and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna get into blows again. And Chad, you better hope and pray that Abigail wants you back. I'm just saying. Abigail, if you take him back, I'ma feel some type of will against you. This show so-called supposed to be husband. He believed two women over his own wife. If you take him back without hesitation, Abigail, I'm gonna be mad at you. Cause there ain't no way, no hell I'll be married to a man or talk about getting remarried to a man that don't believe me, believe other two people, believe that I throw somebody in some bushes and put a knot on somebody's head, and I'm telling him I ain't sick, my D&D ain't back, I'm not losing time, I'm not snapping for reality. Why are you trying to send me out? Why are you trying to have me committed and he ain't hearing none of this, but yet you still sitting up there Abigail, if you take him back, My patience are wearing thin with you. That's all I'm gonna say. John and Marlena got married. Congratulations. That's all the time I got for them. Stephanie and EJ, no. Oh, I wrote that wrong. Sammy and Susan part 2. They all tie in with each other. Sammy, don't know how you reason with crazy, but you reason with crazy. She do have a point though, Sammy. That was kind of messed up how you tried to not tell that woman that her son was alive, and how you sat there and kept it from away from her, and like she said, she the mother, even though she is a little nutty and crazy, she still have a right to know that her son was alive though. Just like if that would have been you and somebody would have done your ass like that, you would have thought you was somebody's victim. In that moment, I do feel for Susan, and I kind of understand why her crazy ass do the stuff she did and running behind you with a surgical knife and trying to stop you with taking EJ away from her. I can understand her pain as a mother, even though she don't get no sympathy for me when it comes to how she did you when it came to Will, and how she was trying to play him off as her son, knowing darn well her son ain't no 20 years younger, but she tried it anyways though. But I'm glad y'all came to an understanding, and I'm glad you kept your cool with her, Sammy, and I'm glad you realized this one of these situations where I got to really be careful, I got to really be calm. This is Susan. She a little nutty. Let me calm down. Talk to her with kid gloves on. Maybe we can come up with a truce or whatever. Maybe I can convince her to give this up and don't try to run him out of town back to Memphis where she feeding him chicken noodle soup and all that and ain't really taking care of him and all that. So let me see what I can do to calm her down. Even though I gotta offer her the come see EJ in Italy. We all run with that and we all do that, and all of a sudden they ended up hugging and trucing, and it was good to see. I did like the fact that they did give Sammy something for her. I think this was her final scene. I think this was Sammy final scenes. Cause the way she had set the wedding up and how the whole wedding, and y'all, I'm not talking about John and Marlena wedding. I didn't hear about enough. Three is enough for me. I fast forward through their wedding. Now, it was cute or whatever, but I'm not talking about their wedding though. But I did like how they included Sammy in there, and they had her getting John and getting Marlena, convincing her to go to the Horton Town Square, and when they surprised her with her wedding, and everybody was there, including Susan and her doll, and it was nice or whatever. And the pervert, he come thinking he was gonna get the rest of that money, and like Sammy said, you sat there, you played around, you played me. Yes, the address was a match to the place that Yes, the address was a place connected to the warehouse where they was, but still, you played around. I said one piece. I didn't say come back to me, burn. And she told Stephen, you ain't getting none of this money. You ain't getting out of you not getting out of damn dime, cause he hurt, he injured. Now I gotta take care of him because you sat there and played around with me, wouldn't tell me the information. I tried to appeal to your good side. You didn't have a good side apparently, so I had to do all that just to get the information I needed, and then I had to rescue him out of I had to rescue him out of a burning building because you sat there and played around, and if you would have done this sooner, that wouldn't have happened. The building wouldn't have exploded, and this, that, and the other. Like, I guess. I did like the ending with her with Alice Horton. I ain't never get to see her back when she was on here, and I guess she retired. But that was a nice little message at the end with Alice Horton. I'm glad she's still living, and I liked her message. It was cute. It was really cute though. Thank you, Dave, for that. I finally got to meet Alice Horton in the flesh, and I would have loved her if I was watching back in them days, and would have been watching before she quit or retired or whatever she did, though. But Yeah, I would have liked it her. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Bye.